If I sound different at all to you guys, I'm sorry. I'm feeling a little under the weather, but I felt like I needed to make this video because I've been on a roll with making videos for YouTube lately, and it's been fun. I've been having a blast. So welcome back, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Today we are talking about how cinematography made me a better photographer. Before we dive in, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could hit that subscribe button. I know a lot of you who are not subscribed are watching, and I'd greatly appreciate it if you could just tap that little subscribe button for me. Help me out greatly. Also, I am currently shooting on the FX30. I had a friend lend this camera to me. I'm just trying it out, and we'll see how this plays out. But first off, I'm digging the size of it. I will say that. So. For all you Sony shooters out there, this episode is shot on the Sony FX30. Raider! With all that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about how cinematography made me a better photographer. And the biggest thing with cinematography and what I've been studying and practicing is lighting.
What? You don't say. You don't say. You don't say.
Who was it?
He didn't say.
I do sound like a broken record at this point, but lighting has been so vital to my cinematography. Just watching how light hits the face, watching what light does to the background. Before I got into lighting with stills, I never really dived into strobes or flashes. I didn't do flash photography. I didn't really do that kind of stuff. I was mainly just natural light was my focus with stills photography. And then obviously when I got constant light, I started using that and playing around with that for photography. And it does the job, but with cinematography and studying light, I got a little scrappy with it. I got more interested in lighting, and to the point where I have an example, a story for you all. This was back in 2019, right before the start of 2020, which we all know how that went.
Come on. What? It's not funny anymore.
But this particular adventure, I went out and met up with some other photographers at a kind of, photographer shoot where we had, several models, quite a few photographers there. They were all taking photos of the models just to try and practice and just network, really. And I show up, and most of the photographers, if not all of them, had some sort of flash equipment.
And I felt like a dummy. Felt like a big amateur.
But I tried to be like, okay, look, I know the rules. I understand how light works and this and that. So some of the shots we started out outside, which we got some really cool shots. So at this location, there was a dingy basement full of grit, full of character. So I took a couple models down there, and right then and there, I was like, okay, I need to get scrappy. I need to figure out how I'm going to light them and make this work. And on this desk was a work lamp. So I just turned it on, and it was surprisingly pretty bright, so I just pointed it towards the wall and used that as my source. And it's moments like that where I realized, like, oh, wow, cinematography really, is helping me out with my photography, because I don't think if I didn't get invested into lighting with cinematography, I don't think I would have thought of that, So, and I'll throw up an image of what that looked like. This is the raw image right here, and as you can see, he's like got this nice key, but it's just a lot of shadow on the other side. So what can I do? How can I use anything around me as some sort of fill? And funny enough, there was this white binder on the ground. So I had one of the other models just grab it and kind of get a little closer, because I knew in the edit, I was like, I think I could take him out. And I'll throw that image up right here. Here's the raw image of that. So I used a white binder as fill, and this is what the final image looked like. So it's moments like that where I just don't think I would have thought of that if cinematography wasn't such a big part of my life, a big part of my job, and just studying lighting. How does light bounce off of things? How does it look if the light is directly on them, which In this case, it was bad. But it's just trying those things out, you know? So for anyone out there who is a photographer, lighting, study lighting, you know? Study some of your favorite films. Deep dive into how they were shot. See if you can find any BTS of it, because I think you'd be surprised at what you find, and then take what you learn and practice it, you know, with either, you know, a constant light in this case, or if you have a strobe or a flash, play around with it, have some fun with it, because, you know, it really has helped me out on the still side, and it's kind of vice versa. You know, I'm doing a lot with like stills and, you know, using flash photography and playing around with that, to where then I'm learning some things in that area that I'm trying to, you know, bring over to my you know, cinematography side. So it's just super important. You know, I just wanted to make this video, show you guys some examples, you know, at least in this case, in my opinion, a fun example. But yeah, guys, that does it for me on this video. I'm going to rest up, take some meds, and you know, hopefully you guys will see me soon. But if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you haven't already. Tap that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Till next time, shoot to create.